What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 13 review. So, we start off tonight's episode with Brittany going to see Jasmine and Tierra at their hotel room to find out what happened after she left Rashida's party. She's apparently team Jasmine right now, and I'm like, oh, really, girl? Jasmine tells her that she apologized to Rashida and that Rashida called her malicious. Tierra tells her, you gotta let that girl heal on her own time. Tierra feels like Jasmine deserves a piece of Kirk's pie. And although I agree with her that he does need to take care of his child, because it takes two to get a person pregnant, at the same token, I want her to realize this is what happens when you fuck with a married man and you know that he's married and you decide to keep the child. You run the risk of that nigga saying fuck your child and not want to have anything to do with it because it was wrong for y'all to be fucking around in the first place. But at the same token, he does need to take care of his kid. But this is what the fuck happens. The entire crew get on separate buses to head to the Dude Ranch. They ask Rashida what they gonna do when they get there. She says she want to go horseback riding. Tokyo said, I ain't riding no horse. That's animal cruelty. Child, I died laughing. I love a person that can make fun of themselves, and I appreciate that about her. So on the bus, you got Carly, Sean, and Jock all on one bus. Carly and Sean arguing back and forth about him being there. He tell her he can go wherever the fuck he want to go. Jock like, chill, because we got 4 hours to be together in this bus. And then all of a sudden, Rashida and them bus have a blowout. So that they then have to get a whole new bus. That delays the time. They don't even get to the Dude Ranch until 8 hours later. They get there late at night. They ain't got no cell reception, no television, no internet, no nothing. And everybody is pissed. The rooms are ugly. It look like they was stale. Look like they stink. So then the next morning they show Kirk and Rashida in their room together. They try to make us believe they slept in different beds. But first of all, when you looked at the king size bed that Kirk was in, it was obvious that somebody else was sleeping on the other side of him because it was a dent on that side of the bed. It was dents all in the pillows. The cover was turned back on that side of the bed. If nobody else is on that side of the bed, then why the fuck was the cover turned back? Then in the little bunk bed Rashida was supposed to be sleeping in, it was fully made up. Then here she go with a full beat on her face. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all didn't even do a good job of making us believe that they slept in different beds. They talk about Jasmine pulling up on Rashida. He said he proud of the way she handled herself, I guess. Carly, Sierra, and Tokyo meet up. Tokyo still feeling some type of way towards Carly. They meet up with everyone else, and Carly say hi to Jock. And I don't know if y'all peeped, but she grabbed his dick as she was getting on the little hayride. I'm like, you nasty, old, decrepit woman. Spice joins the hayride, and you know Tokyo is there. She just hoping that they can continue to ignore each other because she don't want no smoke. They all meet up with Rashida and Kirk to eat breakfast at this little child line. They all sitting around eating. Tokyo apologized to Rashida for not coming to her grand opening, and she explains that she had a mishap that prevented her from coming. Spice say, a mishap, huh? And Jock say, oh shit, here the fuck we go. I can't even eat my goddamn burrito. Spice said in her confessional that Carly told her Tokyo was talking shit about her behind her back. They flash back to when Tokyo called her Paprika and said, you know, fuck Paprika, fuck Carly, fuck everybody, fuck all y'all. And she left out of Sierra's shop. So that's what Carly ran back and told her, which was some fake ass shit, because if this is supposed to be your homegirl, why are you running back telling her little miscellaneous shit that didn't even need to be said? Carly, you too old for that shit, you wrong, and you need your ass beat. They should have been jumping your ass. Tokyo tells Spice that she disrespected her, but Spice disagrees. Tokyo says repeatedly that I don't have no problem with you. Spice said, yes, you did, because Carly told me you said fuck me. Tokyo said, yeah, I said fuck you and anybody else that's dealing with him. That's just how I talk. Spice tells her that she's not like that hypocrite sitting next to her that's supposed to be her friend. Sarah said, I'm a hypocrite? What I do? Who said that? In her confessional, Spice said Sierra called her after she and Tokyo got into it and told her that Tokyo was wrong for throwing her purse at her, but then she called Estelita and said that Spice was wrong for making those comments about Tokyo's weight. After we learned from what Sierra tells us later, I didn't see Sierra coming from a miscellaneous or a malicious, not miscellaneous, a malicious place with calling both those ladies, and I'll explain that later. Rashida tried to stop them from arguing, but it don't work. They keep on going back and forth. Rashida say, you know, how can we solve this problem? Because we're supposed to be all getting along. Tokyo say, I don't have no problem, but the bitch keep wanting to play with me. Spice then throws her burrito plate across the line, and it hits Tokyo directly in the face. She got slapped in the face with a tortilla shell, some eggs, and bacon and sausage. Bitch, she was so mad, she tried to get up. Security done tackled her the fuck down. They holding Spice back. It's a whole melee. Tokyo on the ground surrounded by security guards. Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! I'm gonna kill her. And I'm like, oh my God, because she is just hot. Estelita and Sierra face telling her she always in the middle of some shit. And I'm like, where the fuck this come from? Sierra tell her, you know, what's up, bitch? Because you got a problem with me. They got into it last year when Carly threw that damn plate of vegetables and shit at Estelita. And Estelita ended up swinging on Sierra. And they still got some, you know, beef from that, with more so Estelita than Sierra. Security pulled Estelita away. She steady doing all this shit. Producers want Spice to leave, but she said, I'm not leaving with Estelita. That's my friend. Estelita saying to Sierra she's being pulled away, but you ain't got no hands, ho. All you got is a purse. BK tells Estelita to chill out, and Estelita say, fuck you, bitch. You bitch ass nigga. You want to fight a bitch? And I'm like, he just telling you to calm down. What are you doing, sis? And if you paid attention, I didn't hear not a nail accents come from that bitch. That bitch spoke perfect English, Spanglish in this damn scene. It wasn't a hint of broken English when she was talking that shit. And I'm talking a little weird because I bit my tongue the other day and it hurt. BK say, fuck you, ho. Like, this dumb, man. Like, this whole thing is stupid. Estelita get in the van and tells Spice what happened. Spice then jumps out the van and tries to run up again, but security stop her. Estelita's try to run out too. They stop her. And Sierra say, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I'm like, bitch, this is not a movie. Carly points out that every time some shit go down, Mimi is off to the side eating her food unbothered, and I holler because that bitch stay eating something while the shit go down because she used to this shit. It's been 7 years of the bullshit. She's unfazed. Sierra says, you know, Carly being messy as fuck. You supposed to be my friend. What the fuck is Spice talking about? BK asks Carly what happened, and she tells him, don't ask me what the hell happened. BK say, yo, shut the fuck up. Carly say, you shut the fuck up. And she throw her plate at him. Security break them up. Carly say, I'm dealing with my dad, okay? I'm dealing with my dad. Bitch, we ain't heard you say shit else about your daddy since the episode you introduced that nigga. Girl, that was a damn cop-out. Bitch, please. Mimi tries to tell Jock what happened. Rashida pulls Sierra and Erica off to the side. Sierra is mad that Carly ran back and told Sierra what Tokyo said, and I agree with her. She was 100% wrong. Sierra tells her side of what happened when she talked to Tokyo and Estelita, and she admits that she told them, you know, I felt like she was wrong for saying what she said about Tokyo. Maybe she did feel like Tokyo was wrong for hitting that girl with a purse, but my thing is, I hope that she said the same thing to Tokyo, that girl, you was wrong for that, you know, for hitting that girl with your purse. If she didn't say that to her, then that is a little bit shady. But I do think that Sierra was coming from a genuine place of trying to reconcile the situation and not make it any worse. I lost my space. Carly is by herself walking when Jock approaches her to see what's wrong with her daddy. She starts fake crying and say he ain't getting no better. I don't buy it at all because, like I said, we ain't heard her say shit else about her daddy. She pretends to start crying. Jock's stomach hurting. He trying not to fart and shit on himself. They laughing and shit about it. She tell him she want him to meet her daddy. Where that shit come from? Because the episode ago you ain't even like this nigga. But all right. Melissa goes to talk to Tokyo because she knows that she's alone and she young and she ain't got nobody. Tokyo explains her side of how things went down and says that Carly's stirring the pot. Melissa asks her why she tried to hit Spice, and Tokyo says she felt attacked. She said, you know, she just got the word violent from being disassociated with her name. She's trying to change, and she loves herself, and there's a lot of women that look up to her, and she want to be a good role model, and that don't give people the right to just talk to her no any kind of way because they feel like they can. And I 100% agree with Tokyo. Tokyo started crying, and I teared up too because I understand her plight and where she's coming from. Melissa asked her would she try to talk to Tokyo again for her, and she agrees as long as Spice don't be on that rah-rah shit. So Melissa set it up for Tokyo and Spice to meet up with Rashida before the bonfire. Rashida leads them to talk. Spice tells Tokyo that she came off the way she did based off what Carly told her. Tokyo tells her exactly what she said. Spice brings up her trying to hit her with the person. Tokyo say, because you were saying stuff about me, why you ain't just say, you know, girl, this is what I heard you say, did you say it? As an adult person, you would think that that was the way Spice would be the one to handle it. But she say, I'm not going to ask you nothing. I don't know you. You sound stupid and childish as fuck. You just going to take another bitch word instead of going to the source? That makes absolutely no sense. Spice mistakes her for calling her a bitch, but she like, I didn't say bitch, I said but you don't understand me. It was kind of funny because they can't understand each other's twangs. Spice says, as long as you ain't call me no bitch, we're fine. And then, you know, they kind of laughing a little bit. They squash it. Everyone come to the bonfire. Rashida try to squash the situation between Sierra and Estelita. Sierra start talking to explain herself. Estelita cut her off. They arguing about who gonna talk first. Sierra like, bitch, you go ahead, go whatever. At least Estelita explaining her side, and then Sierra tell her, you know, you got that little one hit off, bitch, but we can go anytime. It's all good. It's whatever. And then the episode goes off. This episode was cray cray. I give it an A+. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. You team Spice or you team Tokyo, you team Estelita or you team Sierra. Who you rolling with? Who you fucking with? Let me know. Fuck Carly, red for life. Hope Jock was able to take good shit. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I will see y'all for my Basketball Wives review. Love you. Boo!